What's up, everybody? This is Robbie, and you are watching Geek Level Asian. You asked for it, so here it is, the unboxing of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Gold Ranger and Red Ranger helmetless set by Hasbro. And like all of my unboxings, let's take a look at the packaging itself. It looks pretty awesome. There's some plastic on it. I'll take it off. It looks exactly the same on the back, but obviously would be mirrored, and there's also a warning label. Let's take a look at the sides. It's just the same, it's the same art that you're going to see on the front, and there is like a little, it's like a tray almost, so I'm going to take the tray off, and then these slide out, so let's do that. Let's take the plastic off first. So in order to get this plastic off, there is some tape on the side, so I'm going to just cut those. That was simple. Let's do the next side. That one was not as simple, but that's okay. All right, so let's slide that off. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Looks good. I love it. So again, there's this tray here, so let's take that off. So now that the tray is off, this is what the box looks like. It's very, very nice. They did this very well. And this opens by just sliding these two open like this. So I'm going to remove the Gold Ranger side first. Oh, man. Ooh, that looks awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. Let's put this over here. All right, Red Ranger side. Oh, awesome. Very cool. Okay, I'm just putting these box pieces aside. Shield looks very good. I'm so glad that it's much closer to the color that it's supposed to be compared to the Legacy Pringles chip-looking shield that we got, when those figures came out. And the detail is very, very nice. You'll see in there that it's painted black on the shield, and I'm guessing that these are rubbery material like on the White Ranger, the Lightning Collection White Ranger. Let's take a look at the faces. It's funny because when I first saw these faces in pictures, in advertisements, I was actually not sure what they were going to look like in person, but they actually look pretty good. They look pretty good. I'm happy about that. Look at the howling cannon. Oh, it looks so good. I'm definitely going to have to compare this power sword to the SH Figuarts power sword because I had that over on my desk. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Looks good. I like how we also get the open staff and the closed staff, which is awesome. Let's see. Let's go over to the Red Ranger helmet. The Red Ranger helmet actually doesn't look like I thought it would. And I don't know if that's good or bad because I didn't like the way that it looked in the pictures. I don't think it looks bad, but the paint job definitely, I think, is missing a few things. Like the teeth on the T-Rex, they just all seem to be one color, and I don't think it's like that on the SH Figuarts, but that's okay. We'll compare it later. The Power Morpher also looks a little flat. I'm going to have to open it and see how I feel about it once it's open. When it comes to displaying this thing itself, I don't really understand what they did with their legs. If you look at the legs, they look almost kind of funny. I don't know. It's almost like they're about to like zippity-doo-dah kick in the air. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's kind of funny. Yeah. So let's open this up. I'm going to go ahead and open it on the Gold Ranger side. And in order to do that, I hate when things are like this because they're harder to open. I'm going to do this as carefully as I can. Ooh, I think I got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. These are just always scary to open. I don't want to tear the box up or bend it, which is probably what's going to happen. Oh, the stress. Wow, I got it with no bends. Okie doke. Let's pull this out. Very cool. Nice. All right. So I could see, obviously, now the entire figures. Everything looks good. I like how it has this. So I'll probably pose Gold Ranger with that. They each come with their own set of hands, which is good. Let's see. Ooh, we got I didn't even realize the Dragon Dagger was in that, and that does make sense, obviously, because this is Red Ranger with the Dragon Shield. Very cool. I'm really more excited about him because I don't believe that we've ever really gotten a good Gold Ranger figure, and this is definitely going to be probably my favorite one in existence at this point. So with that being said, I'm going to take him out first. Move his little legs here. Okay. Come on out, Jason. Come out. There you go. Oh, man. I love this figure. I love it already. I love this figure already. Very awesome. He looks great. Let's make him stand nice and straight. Let's just fix his arms here. Okay. Now, I kind of had this issue on my White Ranger action figure. His arm, like, doesn't go flush to his body. I don't know why. It's kind of like one of his arms is just not right. I don't know. Like, the other arm goes straight down, and then the other one doesn't. My White Ranger does the same thing. It's kind of strange. I don't know. You know, because if you want to stand him straight up, his arm just looks weird. But whatever. Let's take a closer look at the helmet here. Very nice. Now, it is black, obviously, so it's kind of hard to see the details. It looks good. It definitely looks good. I like it. Definitely looks good on both sides. Shield looks awesome. I'm very happy the way that looks. Definitely good. And if you really, really get up close, which I will try to do, let's see if I can get up nice and close. There you go. You'll see that it almost looks aged. That's cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, and there's nice detail on the cuffs and everything. Nice detail on the boots. It's got the wrinkles, like it looks like real leather, and you'll see in the actual like legs and arms that they put the wrinkles in the spandex. Definitely cool. I like it. This is one of my favorite figures, I think, at this point. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the Gold Ranger staff. I'm going to take one out. I'll take both of them out, actually. Now, removing these from the packaging, from the plastic, was actually very annoying, but they do look really good. They look great. Wait, let's look at this one. Very nice. I'm probably going to have him holding the open one most of the time. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at some pictures and see what poses I like. All right, let's go ahead and take Red Ranger Jason out. Okay, so let me try to just straighten him out here. All right, so right away, I'm noticing that I don't love the shape of the helmet. It doesn't look right from the front. I don't know if you guys see it, but it just doesn't look correct to me. I think that everything is a little too chrome. You let me know what you think. I think the teeth don't look like, for instance, the teeth are all one color silver. And I don't think it should be like, I think that maybe more time could have been spent there. I do like how his collar has some wrinkles in it. I think that's a nice touch. The shield looks great. The shield looks really nice, so I'm happy with that. Just like all the other figures, they did the spandex looking like it has some wrinkles in it, which is nice. And again, let's take a look at this morpher here. The morpher itself, little flat. And they almost look like that. I don't know. This just doesn't. It just doesn't look like it should. It doesn't have the red ring on it. Whatevs. Boots look fine. His joints, just like every other Lightning figure, everything clicks kind of instead of smooth motion. Which you either like that or you don't like that. I don't hate it. I kind of like smooth motion better, though. Something that I do like on this is that the holsters are attached. I think that's a good touch instead of being able to come off, because on the SH Figuarts figures, they do come off, and they come off a little too easily, in my opinion. But see, now the funny thing is that his arms, they both kind of stick out, and this one doesn't. So it just kind of looks strange, but that's okay. I mean, I'm going to be posing him anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I never pose them just standing. So what I want to take out now is actually the howling cannon, which looks a little complicated, but I think it's all one piece except for maybe the sword. I don't know if it comes apart. Let's find out. Okay, so question answered. Everything does come apart. The sword comes out. And I will compare this to the SH Figuarts sword, but I'll just put this back on for the time being, so that we can get a good idea of what our howling cannon looks like. Let's look at it from the bottom. You'll see that these all clip out. They're a little bent, which, is pretty regular on toys, so I'm not really upset about it. But I think it looks awesome. I do think it's strange that... Not strange. I like that this toy came with the howling cannon. But if we're not ever going to get I don't know, and I don't know if this is going to be like this, but if we're never going to get like a Billy and we're never going to get a Trini, then what am I doing with this? Because he doesn't stand with this by himself. But who knows? Maybe they will come out with the rest of the MMPR team. I guess we'll find out. So we'll put this down for a sec. Let's take a look at our Dragon Dagger. So, I mean, there's not much to a Dragon Dagger. A Dragon Dagger is pretty simple. I'm already noticing that it is missing a few colors. And that's okay, but it's also a little bent. It's rubber, though. I could bend it back. Let's see. And I will, again, we'll compare this to the SH Figuarts version as well. So now, instead of taking out the blasters, I'll just leave them in the package. You could see them. I mean, again, they're missing colors. They could use some gray on there, and some black on where the label would be, and the handle. You know, again, I'll compare them to the SH Figuarts weapons, and we'll take a look. But last but not least, when it comes to focusing in on these many little items, let's take out the Austin St. John faces, the heads. All right, so these are absolutely not easy to get out of the plastic, but that's okay. They look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these. I think that, you know, the technology is just getting better and better when putting real faces on action figures. If you gave these a more defined paint job, would they look better? Absolutely, but, you know, I think these actually look better than the SH Figuarts faces. So, you know, and we'll compare that. I mean, this one, I think, definitely looks like him. I think this looks like him, but it almost could pass for Steve Cardenas. So I think this is, like, less defined. This one looks definitely more like Austin St. John. Let's take a look at these Dragon Daggers. This is the SH Figuarts Dragon Dagger. This is our new Dragon Dagger. The molds almost look the same. This one has gold buttons on it, which is nice. This one does not, but I just feel like the paint job on the SH Figuarts is, you know, more time looks like it was spent on it. You have the gray mouthpiece. This one doesn't have that at all. You have all the gold holes on that one. Let's flip it over. This one even has gold on the back. This one, again, has nothing. So those are the differences between SH Figuarts and Hasbro. So now comparing the SH Figuarts Power Sword to the Hasbro Power Sword, look at how sharp this one is with the black details on the blade. This one almost looks like the Legacy version that we got, the life-size one. The coin is like actually embossed on this one, which is cool. This one has black on it. I don't know if I like that better or if I don't like that better. They both have the gold detailing, but this, I feel like the handle looks better. This one I don't like as much. So again, that is the difference between the SH Figuarts Power Sword and the Hasbro Power Sword. Now again, I just want to now focus in on the helmets because I do have the SH Figuarts helmet as well. This one just doesn't look right to me. Like the eyebrows on the T-Rex eyes kind of stick out, I think, a little too much. And the helmet is a little boxy. The mouthpiece is a little too chrome. I think it's a little too dark. Like, everything's just a little too dark. And the paint job, look, I got like a silver dot over by the teeth here. There you go, focused in better. Like, there's a silver dot that's definitely not supposed to be there. There's even like a stain over by his cheek. And then you have this, which is, hang on, let me just focus in on this, which is like pretty much, let me focus, is pretty much perfect. And you have the definition with the teeth on the side. It's not just one chrome on the T-Rex teeth, and I feel like the mouthpiece just looks better. Let me do them side to side. Like, this one just looks kind of strange. Like, this almost looks like the movie version, the 1990s movie helmet, and then this one looks like a regular, you know, like what we're used to. I don't know. I just think that they look pretty different, and that's the difference. There you go. So then the last thing to compare, I think, would be the Austin St. John faces, because this is the SH Figuarts one, and this is, I guess, the equivalent of what Austin St. John would look like. And again, I think this looks more like Elvis and Ralph Macchio and a little bit of Austin St. John, and this actually looks more like Austin St. John. So that is the comparison between the heads. And since I have them out, why not? Let's do a Blade Blaster comparison. This is, again, the SH Figuarts. This is the Hasbro. You know, you're missing the red bar on the white. This one also has all of the silver details on the little blade teeth-looking things, and on the blaster itself. Oh, and even on the tip. I'm just noticing that now, the chrome on the tip. This is basically red and white for the Hasbro. That's the difference. There it is. You're seeing it right here. All right, so I think the thing to do now that this is a mess, is why don't I get these 2 action figures in some poses, and we'll take a look at what they look like all posed. All right, so these are both figures posed together, and they look pretty awesome. I'm very, very happy with the way, not just the way Gold Ranger looks, but it was much easier to get him into a pose that I liked. I don't know why, but it took me a while to get the Red Ranger in a pose that I liked. I know that they're the same build, but the arms were a little bit different. With them just posing together like this, I think they look great. When it comes to the helmet, again, I think the Red Ranger helmet could be a little better. I'll just be honest there. You can't even really tell, because you're really just looking at the whole package itself. Not a lot of people are focusing on little details like I am, but this is an unboxing, so shield looks great. The Morpher looks flat almost. It almost looks like it's made of paper. I wish that didn't look like that. But I do like, the holster has even almost the seams on it, which looks pretty cool. I also noticed that the inside of the staff has no detail. Those should be like that reddish color. I tried to put the Howling cannon together and put it in the Red Ranger's hands, but it just didn't work well. I couldn't get him into a workable pose that made any sense. So I'd rather just pose him with the power sword and the dragon dagger, which again is a little bent. But that's okay. So the next thing I'll do is I'll change the helmets out for the Austin St. John heads. And so now here we are again with the faces, with the heads, the helmetless heads. Oh, that looks awesome. I can't really tell which face I like better. I think I just like this one better because there's more expression. But with this pose, obviously, I don't think that really makes sense. This is more of an angry pose, angry face. But yeah, these look awesome. Wow. I'm definitely going to keep these on my desk. Very, very cool. And again, they really did do a good job on these faces. I just want to focus in as much as I can. Yeah, so cool. So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I am very, very happy with the way that these look. These are absolutely going on my desk. If you enjoyed this unboxing, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You could also follow me on social media. I'm very active on there. And until next time, everyone be good, and may the power protect you.